Basketball, gimme the ball because I'm gonna dunk it. Alright.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you.
Whoa.
Stepping in, Matt Carp.
All right, let's go. Let's take a look at this tamer.
He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Come on now.
And he falls behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. The 1-2. Fouled off. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
Second. The first
delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Stepping in, Mike Trout. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. No balls and a strike to count. Counts even to Trout. 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
leading off.
First offering on its way.
The second baseman.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. This pitch is popped up. DeYoung is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Chipper Jones, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that's the second out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Runner in scoring
Batting
position with two gone.
The left
Here
fielder,
comes the first pitch.
Charlie.
And a ball, 1-0. Fastball well outside.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
3-0 to him now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Trout looks up. Booyah! Digging in, Joe Torre looking to get on base and keep this first inning
The
alive.
catcher,
Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Torre makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Alomar waits on it, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Stan Musial, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Musial is retired, and there's one away.
that is there.
Now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez.
Number 74.
A ball and no strikes.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
He loses him on ball 4. At the plate, Paul DeJong.
The shortstop, Paul.
He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. Jimenez, base runner at first with 1 out. DeJong in an 0-2 hole here.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a slider that misses below the zone. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Blackmon going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. In now, Roberto Alomar. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. Here's Buster Posey now. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. 1-0 the count. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Now a swing by Posey, and this one's on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat.
Oh, boy.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So striding forward now, Corey Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-1 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. The pitcher, Michael Pineda, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set, and the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Cruz at second. Seager at first. One gone. Smoke toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. So it's back to the top of the order now. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
The ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Third baseman.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of them.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Standing in, Michael Pineda. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. The windup and the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little too out lightning on the horizon.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Ozuna will get there, and he puts it away. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready to take his hacks again, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That misses. 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Joe Torre. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
All even now, 2-2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Digging in, Nelson Cruz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Around first, digging for 2. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Now here's his swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Phillips. And that's out number 1. So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And he takes ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz on the move. He gets there, but he missed it. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
All right, let's go.
Now at the plate, Paul DeJong comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Let's go.
So striding in, Roberto Alomar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Take the lead right here.
Number 28.
First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Phillips will put this one away and the side.
All right, 2-2. Let's go.
Here's Corey Seager. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
The shortstop, Torre.
Pitch.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. sent on the ground out to second. Alomar fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first down. So digging in now, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jimenez is in pursuit, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the second out of the inning. So here now is the pitch.
35.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Pineda gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brandon Phillips. He went down on strikes last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with
Pineda, the runner at first with two gone. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back.
A swing and a miss. Striding in. Michael Pineda. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Seager takes it in, and there's out number 2. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. In there, 1-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2.
Come on.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground toward the left. Chipper is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Chipper Jones. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. In there, strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure. That's a great take right there.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And a good throw gets him one gone. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Now batting, Joe Torre. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Pineda pauses. Here he comes 0-1. That ball is absolutely crushed. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in the outfielder, Nelson Cruz. Chris Sale, a lefty standing 6'6", takes over the pitching duties here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Sale rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Trout has a read on it, and that ends the inning.
All right, 4-2, let's go.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pitch outside, the throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And try as he might. Here's Corey.
Leading off for Hollywood, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch on its way. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
You see that so much, left on left matchup, that slider down and away that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
DeJong will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away.
Now
1 gone.
Center fielder.
Standing in, Marcell Ozuna. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Liner towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Now
The pitcher, number 30.
Max Muncy will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Now coming into pinch hit, Max.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Jimenez going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will get there to make the running play.
So let's go.
Lee Smith is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready now, Roberto Alomar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he is out on the tag. Stepping into the box, Buster Posey. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. Definitely
threw it right past it.
Fuck.
Dig. In the swing.
The hitman, the third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eye.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Throw the ball.
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Fastball well outside. Jones at third with nobody out. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to...
In to score, the runner from third. Ready to take his hacks again, Joe Torre, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time. Raisel Iglesias comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. 1 ball, no strikes to count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Right fielder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This ball's grounded foul. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out.
Nope.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Full count still. Another payoff pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And he is in there. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. 0-1 the count. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Here's the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1. The 1-0. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Hard hit ball to short. DeYoung gathers it in. The second for 1 on to Goldschmidt, and it's coming to the plate now. Marcell Ozuna is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now in the box, Matt Carpenter, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Ozuna on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled away. Way outside. 1-2.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their...
And we'll have to leave it there. Jose Leclerc is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leclerc.
Stepping up to the plate, Lee Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The pitcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. a fastball.
Your attention, please.
Will Clark is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And that's inside, looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. This is pulled into right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brandon Phillips. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
2-1 to count. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Musial. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chipper Jones. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ballgame. Pulled toward right center field. Musial is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Blackman is under it. 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Stan Musial. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he popped him up. Seager takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Eloy Jimenez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Fouled off. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And he fouls this one off. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Pitiful, 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 pitiful. Okay, still 600.